Hello, hello, CraftingMantis here, and welcome back to another episode of Building with Mantis. So today we are going to be continuing on with the roof ridge decorations. So in the last episode, we ended up doing these 5 here, and today we are going to be looking at these. So this isn't necessarily a roof ridge decoration, however, it does modify the ridge. Now with this, they're probably a little too cram-packed in here. This would definitely work with, with a lot bigger of a roof. But all it is that, we're replacing the stairs with the full blocks. And then we've got these, the fence posts to go with that. So basically what we're doing, come over here, place that, and then these two are going to get replaced. And then these two are going to get replaced. And so we go fence, fence, fence. And you can do it in any grouping that you want, but in this case I did it every other one just to kind of to give a full picture of what this does, and like I said, it does work a lot better on larger roofs. We've only got 11 wide total, so but yeah, so that's that's the decoration for kind of the slope of the roof. And then we get this, nice little pattern on the top as well. So in the next one, I went ahead and did this one full on because it's a really simple ridge decoration. And all it is anvils. So we've got an A-frame roof, and you can end up choosing to either put a block here, or you can continue the anvils all the way up into, onto the edge here. So that, it creates this interesting little detail on the ridge. So if we come down here, so as you're looking up, you've got, just a little bit of detail up there that kind of draws your eye when, especially when you're on the ground, or, if you're at a distance, because, it does stand out a little bit more. Now, this next one has, the same idea, but instead of using anvils, we're using the fence posts. And so same idea, you can either use the full block on this side or leave it open like that. And then you can also choose to use like a trap door on top. And so let's see if we can get, yeah, there we go. So you can use the trap door to, kind of add a little bit more detail to it. So it does make a difference too when you're down here, because you definitely see a lot more of the trap door if you're using that. And then you just get the very, very, very tip of the, of the fence posts. But yeah, so similar idea for both of those. Now with this one, again, this would probably work a little bit better on a larger roof, but I went ahead and, and did it anyways on, on this, just to give you guys the idea, for this. Now it's your regular A-frame roof. However, I dropped down because normally it's in here like that. And so all I did was bring this out so that the actual ridge detail is sitting, flush with the top of the roof. And so all it is a full block, a wall, and then the iron bars. And so you could actually decide to go with, something a little bit more substantial. So instead of the iron bars, you could, end up using like a fence post on that. And then in between, all I did was add in the slabs. So really easy detail, and it, adds, almost like a gothic type feel to it. And you could switch up the materials as well. You don't necessarily need to use, like the cobblestone walls. We've got, let's see, if we come over here, we got all different kinds of walls. So you could, definitely go with any number of them, especially to kind of give it a different, a different feel as well. So like, let's, even just switching it out with the andesite. So that adds a little bit of differentiation between them. So, let's go ahead and do this to kind of show you guys this at, full. But yeah, it helps to differentiate between the, between the cobblestone and the wall, and then as well as the iron. Now with this one, this is a variation of this roof right here, where we ended up bringing out the Nordic roof. And so we have, the standard, kind of bump out. Though with this one, I removed the blocks. And that's because of this detail right here. And so this adds, a little bit of height to, to the build. So let's go ahead and grab those and then grab the lantern as well. And so with this, you have, the slabs in here, and then we stair every single time that we ended up actually bumping it up. And so as you can see, we've got, the stair here, and it continues with the slab. And so let's go ahead, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And so you'd have your stair and then your slab, just like that, okay? And then we go slab, slab, stair, and then we can end up adding that, and then out one more. And then here we want to go stair, stair. And we're going to continue the slabs just like that in order to create the full shape. And then one of the things that I really like about this is that you can add in lanterns just like that. So you end up with just a little bit of extra detail on that as well. So I definitely really like, these kind of roofs. And, and if I can figure out some more of the sloping roofs and stuff like that, then I'll do a tutorial on more of those where, where you actually leave the roof the same height, but you actually dip down into, into where, the rest of the roof is. So yeah, so those are 5 more, roof ridge, well, primarily roof ridge details that, you can end up adding into your world in order to add just a little bit more interest to the roofs that you put in it. So I definitely hope that you guys have enjoyed this episode, and if you did, definitely hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, click the Mantis icon to subscribe, then hit the bell button to get notified when I put out additional content. Want to check out more of my videos? Try the one on the left, or you could check out the playlist on the right. That's it for now, but I'll see you guys in the next episode.